In this demo, we want to write a program to check whether a given number is prime or not. In order for a number to be prime, it should be only divisible by 1 and itself. So the algorithm is to count the number of divisor of a given number. So let's declare a variable number and read it. Okay. We also need a variable number of divisors to keep the record on it. So we already know the number of iterations that we need. So we can use for structure. So start from 0 and go to number plus plus. So we need to check from 1 to the number itself. So we can do it in a couple of ways. The first one is to use the iterator from 0 to number minus 1. We need to check if the number is divisible by each of the value from 1 to the number itself. So we need to check if the remainder is 0 or not. So since here we have from 0 to number minus 1, we can use I plus 1 here to have values from 1 to the number itself. So if the number is divisible, we increase the number of divisors by 1. So we don't need to do anything else, and this one will count the number of divisors between 1 to the number itself. And after the loop, we need to check if the number is prime or not. If the number of divisors between 1 and the number itself is only 2, the number is prime. So if number of divisors is 2, let's try. So if I input 4, it says it's not prime. And if I input 13, it says it's a prime number. Instead of incrementing I by 1 here, we could start from 1 and continue to the number and do this. So if we start from 1 to the number, we don't need to use I plus 1 inside the loop. So this program is gonna do the exact same thing for us. Another thing that we can do is that we already know that all the numbers are divisible by 1 and themselves. So we don't need to check these two. We can start from 2 and go to number minus 1. And here we need to check if the number of divisors except 1 and the number itself is 0. This program is gonna do the same thing for us.